Welcome friends to another video. Welcome to a review this time around, because lately I was busy with all the mini reviews from the scented recommendation videos. And today I'm going to do a review for a fragrance from my favorite niche house called Acqua di Parma, and the fragrance name is Magnolia Nobile. This is a female scent, so it's quite interesting for me as a man always to review this type of fragrances, mainly because I test them on my own skin. So Magnolia Nobile was very intriguing for me because I know how magnolia flowers smell. Therefore, I wanted to see if there is a fragrance out there that manages to represent or replicate the exact same natural scent from a magnolia tree. And this is it. This is Magnolia Nobile from Acqua di Parma. This is the packaging for those of you who are interested in cardboard boxes. I am not. And this is how the bottle looks, a 100 ml bottle, which features a somewhat identical design to the other bottles that you can find in the Acqua di Parma lineup. Let's talk about the composition. This fragrance was released in 2009, so it's a bit old, if you ask me, and was created by Antoine Maisondieu. We have in the top notes citron, lemon, and bergamot. In the heart, we have magnolia, jasmine, tuberose, and rose. And in the base, we get vanilla, patchouli, sandalwood, and vetiver. So quite an interesting fragrance with quite an interesting composition. But as I said, the main accord or the main ingredient here is the magnolia, which is simply beautiful and simply outstanding. And I know this flower very well because my house is surrounded with trees that produce this flower. And every summertime, I'm simply mesmerized, sorry, by the smell that they give in the air, if you want, surrounding my house. And I truly appreciate and love this flower. Basically, I think it's my favorite flower nowadays. And afterwards comes rose. So let's talk about how it smells. Of course, it smells like magnolia, but it isn't that simple because you also have a very beautiful tuberose note inside. You also get the jasmine and the rose, and very airy rose, if you ask me, very bright, very joyful, I would say. Also, you get the fruity backbone made out of the citruses. And in the dry down, you get the main accord created by magnolia and tuberose, but this time around assisted by vanilla and sandalwood. And those two notes are again interpreted very airy. So they are not heavy, they are not pungent, they do not overpower the floral notes inside the composition, and they simply support the floral notes. A bit linear, if you ask me, but you need to pay attention to the subtleties that are going on in the backstage of this fragrance, because that's where you're gonna see a lot of changes between the notes, especially between the floral notes and the citruses. When it comes to performance, this is a very good fragrance, if you ask me. Again, I don't have any issues with Acqua di Parma fragrances, as a lot of people usually tend to have. I don't know why, probably my skin, but I tested this on my own skin and I got about 9 hours of longevity with very good projection and sillage. And this is very surprising for me, especially that we are talking about a floral, fruity type of fragrance, and they are not known for their, let's say, great performance. So quite happy with the performance of Magnolia Nobile. This is a female scent, but pay attention, in a certain scenario, this fragrance could be worn by a male. And what I mean by a certain scenario, I mean, I don't know, you are in the summer holiday or a summer vacation, you are at the seaside, and you just ate breakfast, and you are heading to the beach for a very interesting and full beach day. So you need to wear something very elegant, very bright, and also very clean. Well, this one might do the trick even for a male. This is the only scenario that I would actually wear this female fragrance on my skin. Simply because I love magnolia, as I said, but also because of the beautiful and bright, let's say, happy feeling that it provides you. And also because this is a somewhat airy type of fragrance. So it's lingering around you and it gives you a very good feeling. And it attracts compliments, of course, especially if you are a woman. So in this scenario, I would wear Magnolia Nobile, although it's a female scent. When it comes to how and when to wear it, basically, I see this fragrance being worn throughout the year, although it's specifically made for warmer weather, for hot summer days, if you want. But due to its good performance, I see this one being worn throughout the year. You can wear it dressed up casually, semi-formal, and even formal at some special events. But you need to pay attention what type of event you are attending. So for me, it's quite versatile, it's quite flexible, and therefore this is a huge point for this fragrance. It's a fragrance that could be worn by younger crowds, inexperienced crowds, but also by more mature noses, and they're gonna definitely love how it smells. As I said, for me, the main attraction about this fragrance was the magnolia note, and I can honestly tell you that for me, the note inside this composition smells exactly like the flowers that I smell every single year around my house. Therefore, I'm a happy person because I found a fragrance that manages to give me that smell throughout the year, not only in summertime. So this fragrance gets a huge recommendation from me if you love floral notes, if you love fruity notes, and if you love especially bright, happy, clean fragrances such as this one. Therefore, I'm gonna stop here. Thank you for watching. As always, be safe, be good, and remember, smell good, feel good. Peace.